Right now, though, it's welcome back to Martin Cooper from Harcourts Cooper & Co. So you foresaw the CGT wouldn't go ahead, so you must be pleased about that.
Yes, I did predict this on this show, so I feel very intelligent. If you need any, clairvoyancy stuff, just see me. But I am very pleased. We have enough tax in New Zealand, and tampering with the private investors, there's 550,000 of them in New Zealand, to threaten a tax for them would have really affected the people that are prepared to invest, and they provide the housing for New Zealand tenants. So rents would have gone up, it would have been chaos in my opinion, so I'm very pleased it hasn't happened.
Well, that's a good thing then. So what does it mean for buyers and sellers alike?
Well, it gives buyers and sellers certainty, particularly buyers. If you were contemplating investing in a rental property and then you thought, there's going to be a tax, you would hesitate. And also you think, well, maybe if I've got money, I'll invest it offshore where I don't have capital gains because that was exempt. So if you look at it, certainty is the big thing about major buying decisions. Whenever there's uncertainty, people hesitate.
People just lock it down, don't they?
And have you seen an immediate effect since that announcement took place?
Not as immediate as I would like. I wasn't wanting the market to be cranking and booming again, but we have seen people saying, okay, right, I'm good to go. I'm pleased that we know there's no capital gains tax. I will now look at investing my money in that area.
Right.
And our commercial guys have also seen an uplift in inquiry too, the commercial side of real estate. So yes, certainty does help with people making decisions, so it's looking better.
It always does make sense, doesn't it? What about the overseas buyers ban? Has that had a big effect on the cooling Auckland market prices?
Well, I think we were... Look, the market was quiet after the GFC in 2008, and we had 2009, 10, it was pretty quiet. And then it started to pick up 11, 12, and we had about 6 years of a buoyant market. And that was great for people who own property. There was always the worry about the first home buyers missing out, but people who had already invested own property. We saw areas all round outside Auckland, Gisborne, Tauranga, Napier, all seeing lifts in the regional economy. So the boom was great. But yeah, the problem now is it's like a cycle, you know, when it's going gangbusters, it has to stop and catch its breath. So it's gone a little bit quiet on us at the moment, but it'll wake up again.
But then, of course, we've got the OCR at its lowest rate, so that's great for buyers.
It is. It's not so good if you're cashed up, like you may be, with thousands of millions in your savings accounts. But, you know, for first-home buyers, exceptionally good. Right. We'll see the banks now reducing the rates, lower rates for home lending. So it's good news, and it's very, very low. I'm so old, I remember when first-home mortgages were 20%, you know, back in the 80s. Before you were
born,
primary school.
Yeah, that's right. So if the market is a bit flat at the moment, who are the buyers out there and how can you actually find them? Because people are still buying.
Yeah, our biggest pool of buyers at the moment is the first home buyers, and the 5th Labour government of New Zealand back in 2007 did introduce the KiwiSaver, and that is great. We should all be saving for the future. But young New Zealanders have been in that for the long, 5 years more. They're cashing that up, and we are flush with first home buyers, which is good.
That's really good.
And they're the fuel to the market because of the first home buyer sells, and then the person trades up to the second home. It's sort of like the energy in the market.
Yeah.
So they're going flat out at the moment. That's why we're seeing suburbs like Henderson having great sales, South Auckland, where all the affordable homes are going gangbusters at the moment.
Effect, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the start. It's flowing through.
And I mean, what advice have you got for first home buyers? I mean, what are they looking for, and what are the best questions when you go to a home and you need to ask smart questions? What do they ask? What do they ask you guys, the real estate agents? Well,
sometimes I think people should take it very seriously. Sometimes I think people take more decision over a pair of shoes, which is you can stick in the wood if you don't like them. You say, oh, I'm buying a house. They go out to a few open homes, they fall in love with something and start negotiating. But if you're going to be making your largest purchase, you need to be doing your due diligence. You need to get a good agent, good advisors, good legal advice, get your team behind you, get out and find a good agent and start doing your research.
Excellent. So you'd say it's a good market for first-home buyers or for home buyers?
Absolutely, a good market. We've got a lot of stock on the market. The heat's not there, so you've got time to make a decision. And rental aspects, if you're renting a property now, your rents are going to be going up. Your interest rates are coming down, so you should be out hunting if you cash in your KiwiSaver and get out there and get into it.
That's
So
a
go
fun thing to do.
Kick
House
a few
hunting.
tyres, go and kick
Yeah.
a few tyres and go to a few open homes.
Love it.
Yeah,
Lots on the books
absolutely.
at the moment, so lots to choose from around Auckland and everywhere else.
A lot to choose from.
Great.
Our New Zealand stock levels are at an all-time high, so it's a good time to go shopping.
Brilliant.
And be a hard negotiator too. I'm sorry to all our sellers out there, but
Yeah.
it's not flat out at the moment, so money talks. People who want to sell, negotiate, get into the negotiation.
Okay, that's from that side. So, but if you're selling, how do you get those first home buyers into your home to buy it? What do you need to do?
Okay, well, let me get this right. You've got the position. We can't change that. Hopefully you've bought in a good location. The price, you must have a sharp price. Otherwise, you'll scare the buyers away. Your promotion is crucial because there's a lot of listings on the market and you want to be promoting properly, thoroughly, saturation. And what's the other one? No, the other one is your presentation.
Right.
Your presentation, you're not listening. Your presentation has got to be spot on, beautifully presented.
Awesome.
All that combined, and then you'll get a
And
great
you'll
result.
sell your house. It'll be
You'll sell
perfect. Excellent. Good stuff, Martin. Thank you. And you can head to cooperandco.co.nz if you're looking to buy or sell your property.